Welcome to the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Officers Virtual College Fair. Tonight is going to be awesome. We have 5 great institutions that are going to be sharing information about their schools with you. My name is Danielle, and before we get started, I want to share a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off, so the presenters cannot see or hear you. If you would like to ask a question throughout the session, please use the Q&A feature on your screen. Be sure to sign up for future sessions on strivescan.com. The recording will be available at strivescan.com/Virginia. All right, let's go ahead and get started with our very first school, Georgia Institute of Technology.
Good evening, everyone. It's great to be with you all. My name is Chad Bryant, and I serve as the Associate Director of Undergraduate Admission at Georgia Tech. And so I'm excited to share a little bit about our institution. So I'm going to spend the next few minutes kind of going over a little snapshot as well as some of our transfer application requirements. So Georgia Tech, if you're not familiar with us, is a large public research university located in Atlanta, Georgia. We are actually part of a university system of Georgia. We are one of 26 public institutions in Georgia. Our main campus is in the beautiful downtown metropolis of Atlanta, Georgia. We have over 400 acres there, kind of with over 12,000 trees nestled right in the bustling downtown area. But we also have campuses in France and China. We do offer a transfer application opportunity each semester term, so fall, spring, and summer. The next opportunity for us is for our summer 2022, and that application will open in December 1st. And there are some minimum GPA course and document requirements as part of our application process. And you can view all of those online at transfer.godtech.edu. And we do perform a holistic process for all of our applications. And our website kind of outlines all the different factors that we look at as part of that process. If you haven't visited our campus, I highly recommend visiting our virtual visits page. You see kind of our Clough classroom building in the background there. It's kind of a 24/7 student building. We do currently offer in-person transfer information sessions every other Friday at 12 noon. And it also includes a campus tour with our great students. And then every other Friday, we are offering virtual transfer information sessions. So hopefully, whether you're in state or out of state or in the area, you can stop by and jump on campus for a little bit. We are also in the middle of our 3-week virtual preview tech program. So I want to encourage you to visit our website, maybe sign up for an academic college session, a student panel, or maybe even just connect with one of our transfer counselors. But if you can't do that, definitely just visit our YouTube channel. It's filled with lots of videos from our students, our tour guides, and a lot of Instagram story takeovers as well. A little bit about academics. We are not a comprehensive university. We are very focused on STEM majors and have 36 majors within 6 colleges. Obviously, we're well known for the College of Engineering, but the College of Computing is growing quickly, and those are our largest and highest ranked programs and colleges, and one of the highest ranked in the nation. We also offer some great programs in business, design, liberal arts, and the sciences as well. So our focus is more on kind of weaving in science, technology, research into all of our majors. So they're very interdisciplinary. So whether you're a psychology major or mechanical engineering, there's going to be a foundation of math and kind of lab science that we look for initially, because knowing that you could be working with any of those students on our campus as part of projects, classroom experiences, or out of classroom experiences. We have just under 17,000 undergraduate students, and we enrolled our most transfer students this year in 2021, 1,300 students, and we look to grow that as we move forward as well. And our current profile is available on our website as well, if you get a chance to check that out. One of the things that separates us from other institutions is kind of the opportunities outside the classroom. Nearly 50% of our students do some type of international experience, whether it's studying or working abroad. In terms of research, whether you want to do it on an institutional level with an individual faculty member or as part of your college, we have over 3,400 students that participate in research. And we have a whole part of our campus called Tech Square that's really kind of an entrepreneurial ecosystem where we've got 20 companies that have set up innovation centers that really just want to work with you and learn from you and understand that they need to be next to the creative talent like yourself in order to innovate their businesses and moving forward. So hopefully those are things that excite you about your undergraduate education, and certainly opportunities you can take advantage of at Georgia Tech. If you want to connect with other students, there's no shortage of opportunities there. From the slide, you can see whether it's a student organization, whether you want to do Greek life, which about a third of our students do that, or you want to participate in Division I sports, there's plenty of opportunities for that as well, but you're also in close proximity to professional sports arenas and teams as well, such as our Atlanta Braves. And we're really hoping they can pull through this evening and move on to the World Series. So go Bravos. In terms of Atlanta, we've kind of grown up together. At one point in time, Tech Tower was the tallest building in Atlanta after the reconstruction of the South. But we are close to a lot of Fortune 500 companies, which is great for students because that means co-ops, it means internships, it means they can actually walk over and participate in your classroom versus having to take a flight. So whether it's wanting to do an internship, whether you just want to check out many of the green spaces or the theater or the arts, plenty of opportunities there within Atlanta. And we understand choosing a college to transfer to is really important and it's an investment. And we want our students to know that a lot of times at the point of graduation, they have many, multiple job offers in hand. And if they're not accepting a job offer, they're moving on to graduate school. So this slide kind of gives you a sense of the average starting salary and just the opportunities you're going to have to be able to connect with alumni that come back and, seek students for internships, or just the many companies that do come on campus to recruit our students as well. So to learn more about us, please scan the QR code if you want to check us out. But otherwise, appreciate your time and enjoy the rest of your week.
Wonderful. Thank you. All right. We will now hear from the University of North Carolina, Wilmington.
Hi, everyone. I am so glad to be here with you all tonight. My name is Abigail Germain. I am a transfer admissions coordinator here at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington, or UNCW. I'm also a proud alum of UNCW, so I'm so excited to tell you why our university is truly like no other. Just to tell you a little bit about the area of Wilmington, if you haven't heard of it before, we are located on the coast of North Carolina. Campus is located 5 miles away from the beach and 5 miles away from our historic downtown riverfront, which you can see on the screen. So there is always something to do around the area. Just to give you a few stats of UNCW at a glance, we are 18,000 students strong as of this fall, which we are really proud of. And we do offer 58 bachelor's programs for you to pick from. So there's a little something for everyone here. If you're curious about what those bachelor's programs we offer are, I have listed a few of our most popular ones for transfer students here on the screen. Just to highlight a few, I majored in communication studies during my time at UNCW. We're also super well known for our film studies program because we are located in Wilmington. It's known as the Hollywood of the East Coast, or Wilmywood. And of course, our marine biology program being 5 miles away from the beach, that program truly is unmatched. So what sets UNCW apart from other universities? Well, while we are a mid-sized university at 18,000 students, we maintain an average class size of only 27, and our student to faculty ratio is 18:1, which means that you're going to be able to build those personal relationships with your professors. They will mentor you. They will be references when you need them for your future job prospects. Another thing that makes UNCW so special is our applied learning, which is just a fancy name for hands-on learning, right? So every student is required to participate in hands-on learning as part of our university learning requirements, which is what we call our general education requirements. And I'm going to go over a few of these opportunities with you. So to highlight our research and discovery opportunity as part of that marine biology program I mentioned earlier is our Center for Marine Science. It is located on the Intercoastal Waterway, just a few miles away from campus, And it is an active laboratory where our students have the opportunity to actually get into the water and get hands-on with the things that they're learning and studying about. We also offer about 1,000 different study abroad programs, which is really cool, in 50 different countries. So there is something for everyone, and durations of study all the way up to 2 years, down to 10 days if you only have time for a spring break study abroad trip. And just to tell you about our internship offerings, I'm going to highlight our film studies program that I mentioned earlier. We do offer about 100 different internships just dedicated to our film studies program every year. And through those internships, our students are involved in about 500 motion picture projects every year. So even though that is a super competitive field to break into, our students are graduating with contacts from those internships and experience from that hands-on learning. So just to give you a few transfer specific stats, something that I am really proud of being part of the transfer admissions team is that every year, about 49% of the class that we welcome in is transfer students. We also have about 2,300 military affiliated students, which means that you're never going to feel like you're the only one in the room who's a transfer student, right? It can be pretty intimidating coming to a different university, but you won't be the only one. So just to go over our admissions process briefly, when you apply to UNCW, you can do so either through cfnc.org or directly on our website, uncw.edu. There's a big apply button at the top. When you apply, you're going to have to send us your high school transcripts, which is going to include if you completed your GED or if you were homeschooled, anything like that when you prove your graduation, and all of your post-secondary transcripts, which means transcripts from every single college or university you've attended. And if you have been in the military, your joint service transcript, if that's applicable to you. For admissions, we recommend that you come in with at least a 2.5 GPA and 24 transferable credit hours, 6 in English and 3 of those being in math. Our spring entry deadline has already passed. As you can see, it was last week on October 15th, but our summer and fall entry deadline is not until March 1st, and the application is already open if you want to get started on it. So that is just UNCW in brief. If you heard anything that you liked and you're interested in getting more connected and learning more, I highly encourage you to take a virtual tour of our campus. At this link, we actually reopened our in-person tours just a week or 2 ago. So you can also come down and visit us at the beach, or you can get connected with us on social media, either on Facebook or Instagram. Give us a follow or a like. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Our next presenter is Southwest Virginia Community College.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for attending this transfer fair. My name is Mandy Barrett, and I am from Southwest Virginia Community College. We are located in the tip end of Virginia. We're about 45 minutes away from Tennessee and 45 minutes away from Kentucky. But we have beautiful scenery at our community college, and we offer a great variety of programs for you to definitely pursue. So a little background about Southwest Virginia Community College. We started in the fall of 1968 with 1 building. Now we have 9 buildings on our campus, and also 4 off-campus locations with a total enrollment of 3,000 students. And we also have 80 programs of study, varying in different associate's degrees, diplomas, certificates, and career study certificates. And also the career pathways are located down at the very bottom. So we have several different business programs, also engineering and technology, education, industry and manufacturing, and also science and health technologies. 80% of our students do receive financial aid here at Southwest, and that can consist of FAFSA, your federal and also state aid. We also have work study opportunities, as well as our county free tuition programs, and also with our new G3 initiative. And we also have numerous scholarships for students to apply for as well. We have over 250 scholarships available for students to apply, and we're definitely encouraging all of our students to apply to receive these scholarships. The class sizes at Southwest are small, but that allows our instructors to provide a one-on-one learning environment for our students. So therefore, our instructors will know our students by name and not necessarily by number. So it helps make that family feel and that personal feel in the classroom more in that way, and helps and encourage a more hands-on learning environment as well. So we offer several different classes. We offer course day and evening, but we also offer several different online options as well. As mentioned before, we have several different off-campus locations, and of course, online is very, very popular with our students too. We also have a great division known as our Workforce Solutions. This offers non-credit credential-based training. So if students are interested in going into welding or diesel mechanics, heavy equipment, CDL, any of those programs, definitely can get connected. There is financially options available for these classes as well. Definitely a great opportunity, and it is short-term training as well. We also have different student support services here on our campus too. Our TRIO Student Support Services offers free tutoring for our students, as well as transfer assistance and also scholarships as well. We have our Great Expectations program, which helps anyone that has been affiliated with the foster care system. We also have accommodations for our students, as well as career services as well. So we want to see those students definitely go forward with their next step of their education, or if they want to enter into the workforce. So our career services will definitely help out with that, as well as our other student services listed on the screen. Our advising is definitely great here at Southwest. Our advisors will help the student from the very beginning all the way to the time that they cross that graduation stage. Just a listing of some of our advisors, and also our advising line as well. And just a tidbit of information, over 90% of the students that meet with their advisor during their first year will also have a great success in making it to their second year. A lot of different opportunities here at Southwest too in regards to transfer. We have a lot of great agreements with our local colleges and universities. Some of those is Bluefield State, East Tennessee State University, Emory-Henry, and so on. But we do have a great connection with the Appalachian College of Pharmacy as well. Students can go to Southwest for 2.5 years and then transfer on to the Appalachian College of Pharmacy and attend there for 2+ more years, and then receive their doctorate of pharmacy. So it's definitely a great pathway on that. But with the guaranteed admissions agreements and everything else in regards to transfer that we have in place, we definitely want to make it transfer process really seamless for our students. And there's a lot of great different scholarships available. And again, completing at Southwest will, along with the guaranteed admissions agreements, we'll go ahead and transfer you into that junior stance. We also have an honors program at Southwest, which offers free study abroad opportunities, as well as scholarships for our students that meet the criteria for our honors program. We're really excited. During the pandemic, of course, study abroad was not really feasible at that point, but we're hoping to definitely be able to bring that opportunity back to our students here very, very shortly. And also with our sports too, we have 14 NJCAA sports listed on the screens, and a lot of different club sports as well. And also here's a listing of our clubs and organizations that we have on campus. So in closing, all the places that you'll go whenever you start at Southwest, please feel free to connect with us by going to sw.edu or calling the phone number below. So I hope everyone has a great rest of the evening.
Wonderful. Our next presenter is Germanna Community College.
Good evening. My name is Samantha Romano. I'm a college recruiter here at Germanna Community College. We're located in the central region of Virginia. Just a little bit, my contact information is on the page. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Germanna is a top-ranked community college in Virginia and in the country. We offer 60+ certificates and associate degree programs at Germanna. Annually, we serve 12,000 plus students, and we are a third of the cost of most Virginia four-year colleges and universities. We are a fully accredited community college, and we are a military-friendly school at Germanna. So our college transfer program allows you to complete the first 2 years of your bachelor's degree and then transfer to a university or college of your choosing. We have 45+ transfer partners, and because of our close proximity to the University of Mary Washington in Fredericksburg, Virginia, of course, we're #1 in transfers to that school. We transfer and have guaranteed admissions agreements with all public and private universities in Virginia. If you are looking to transfer out of the state of Virginia, you're welcome to contact that school that you're interested in transferring to and find out their transfer requirements, and we'll be happy to help. We are a third of the most Virginia public schools, so you do save a lot of money by attending Germanna prior to going to that 4-year public university or college. We also have a new program that's called College Everywhere. This program allows you to complete your degree 100% online. This 2-year degree only takes 1 year, so it is designed for working adults and motivated students. The programs we offer this College Everywhere degree is listed on the screen, but you can find it in our Accounting Career Studies Certificate, Business Administration, Business Management, General Studies, Liberal Arts, Information Systems and Cybersecurity, the Pre-Bachelors of Science and Nursing. This program offers fast 5- and 7-week class sessions within a 15-week semester. We have wonderful academic and student support at Germanna. So if you need tutoring and academic support, we have our Academic Center for Excellence that's available for students to find all of their tutoring resources and needs. We offer 24/7 tutoring as well, in addition to in-person and online appointments. We have amazing libraries at each of our locations located in Central Virginia. We have an active student life and activities. So if you're interested in participating in your student government association or getting involved with maybe gamers or playing kickball out on the in the courtyard, we have those opportunities as well. We really care about our students at Germanna. It's not just about the academics. So if you're facing any kind of hardship, whether it be needing to keep the lights on or having issues with your internet, through our Germanna Cares program, we help our students. We offer disability services through our Office of Accessibility Resources. So if you have a 504 IEP or any accommodations, we're happy to assist you in that transition when you come to Germanna. We also offer counseling services, and we have a one-stop shop for our military and veterans affiliated students. There are many ways to pay when you attend the community college at Germanna. We assist with military benefits. If you have an employer that would like to help towards your tuition costs, we do have a phenomenal financial aid program, and we work with you through the completion of the free application for federal student aid. Those award you work study opportunities, loans, and grants. We also offer a scholarship program and payment plans. If you are interested in any of our workforce, which are non-traditional students that might be looking at electrical, plumbing, heavy equipment operator, we do offer 2 grant programs, the Fast Forward Grant and the Fantic Grant. And just recently, we began the Germanna G3 program, which helps award funding in high demand career fields. That concludes my presentation tonight. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me.
Thank you. All right, our last college presentation is the University of South Florida. And I want to encourage our attendees to stay on once this presentation is over, because you'll be able to hear more advice from our college representatives about the transfer process. All right, take it away.
Hi there, my name is Melissa Sharrock, and I am your admissions advisor for the University of South Florida. Today, I just want to give you an overview about USF and our application process. So USF is a large public research university located in the Tampa Bay area of the state of Florida. We are quite large. We've got over 50,000 students that attend USF, and our undergraduate population is over 38,000 strong. That said, across our 3 campuses, we do have an average class size of 33 students, and our student to faculty ratio is 21:1. Our students come from all over the country, all over the globe, and they do come from diverse backgrounds. About 42% of our students do come from diverse backgrounds. We have students that hail from all 50 states and over 140 different countries. What I love about USF is also where we are located. The 3 different campuses underneath the USF umbrella provide students with a unique opportunity to study with what they're interested in within a campus environment that works best for them. And the Tampa Bay area is extremely supportive of our students and want them to do well. So you have a wealth of opportunities, both personally and professionally. The Tampa Bay area has a whole bunch of industry, and it's just continuing and continuing to grow. So our students do have the opportunity to get internship experience, to get job experience, co-ops to put into that resume and build that up, so that regardless of whether you go to grad school or into the workforce right away, you're a well-prepared applicant. And this is through major companies and nonprofits alike. We also have a lot going on just being as part of a major, vibrant metropolitan area. So whether it's getting out and taking advantage of our wonderful weather, exploring our trails, our parks, the bays, some of the country's most beautiful beaches are within our backyard, or checking out our restaurant scene. It is fantastic. Visiting our museums, our art galleries, our cultural institutions, visiting our theme parks like Busch Gardens. There's always something to do. You never have to be bored. Our students are equally as active on campus. We have over 700 different student organizations, over 1,000 on-campus events each year. We are a Division I athletics program. We have 17 sports underneath the American Athletics Conference. We have over 200 different majors and concentrations for you to choose from. We have an outstanding honors college, and we do encourage our students to participate in research. It is something that we offer at the undergraduate level and graduate level alike. And we highly, highly encourage our students to take part in that. And you can start right away as soon as you walk onto campus. We are also very popular in our study abroad program. So that is something that we hope to have very, very shortly back up and running, because they have been missed, and we have programs in over 30 different countries. And as I mentioned earlier, you do have access to great internship opportunities, whether it's locally, nationally, or even global internships. 2 of our campuses do offer housing. Housing is not mandated for our students, but we do have it at the Tampa and St. Petersburg campuses. And there's a variety of options for you. And I do just want to throw up our cost of attendance. We have some of the lowest tuition rates across the country, and we are a best value school. So our non-Florida resident rate is a little over $34,000 for our non-Florida residents. Just want to switch gears a little bit into the transfer admissions process. So this is really dependent on the amount of transferable credit hours you have earned, as well as your program of study. We do have 3 different levels. This is all on our website as well. So I do encourage you to connect with us through our website to review some of those requirements to determine what you need to submit and the admissions criteria that you have, not just for general admission, but also if you are interested in any of our selective programs. They do often have separate criteria in terms of prerequisites and occasionally GPA requirements. We do admit students every single semester. So these are deadlines for you here. And then I do just want to touch base on what you need to submit. Our online application is located on our website. We do have a $30 application fee, but we do accept the NACAC fee waivers. And then, of course, as I mentioned earlier, it does depend on how many transferable credits you're coming in with to determine what you have to send to us, whether it's your high school transcript or just your post-secondary work. If you do have any questions about programs, admissions criteria, again, my name is Melissa and I am your admissions advisor. Please feel free to reach out so that I can assist you with any questions that you have. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Wonderful. Thank you all so much for sharing that great information about your institutions. So we are now at the questions part of our session. So I want to bring all of our college representatives back on the screen, and this is an opportunity for them to share advice that they would give to someone who's going through the transfer process. And we'll just start with the same order that you all presented in. So with Georgia Tech.
Sure. Wow, where to start there? So I'll keep it really simple though. I just always recommend that students keep their syllabi, because in the process of transferring, you never know how just keeping one course syllabus can really make the difference between getting an extra course, which could open up another opportunity for another class they want to do, or maybe it's a study abroad or another applied academic opportunity. So I always just impress upon students, make sure you keep those syllabi, because you never know when it could really pay off for you in terms of transfer credit.
And UNCW here, I would just say my biggest tip is to apply early, get that application started if you know you're interested in transferring, and then get connected with your admissions coordinator. They're the ones who are going to simplify that admissions process for you.
One piece of advice I would suggest is always ask questions. No question is too small. And always keep you a little note journal of the questions that you ask and also the answers involved with it. Those questions and answers may come in very handy during your transfer process.
I would recommend getting to know your teachers and professors at any institution that you're currently at before transferring. They might be a big help to you when you're going through the transfer process, along with any possible job opportunities and internships in the future.
And Melissa here with USF. I think my biggest tip would be just to definitely reach out to your admissions counselors. We are very much here to help. The transfer process can be sometimes a little bit overwhelming. As you saw in my presentation, there's different levels and different schools offer different things. So please reach out to your admissions counselors to make sure that you're getting all of your questions addressed, whether it's a particular program you're interested or just general admission to the school. It certainly will help minimize the stress for you.
All right, so our next question is, what is one myth that what is one myth that you would like to debunk in the college application process? So we'll do the same order.
What is one myth? Ooh. I would say in terms of that one, let's see. I think sometimes transfer students can sometimes feel like second-class citizens at their institutions, and that's really not the case whatsoever. I think transfer students bring so much perspective and diversity to many of our campuses, and I think that you're starting to see a lot of institutions realize that and really kind of reach out and recruit and promote transfer as a pathway. And I think transfer now is not what transfer was 10 or 15 years ago, where it didn't seem to be talked about a lot more. It definitely is a very viable, popular, because students are just more mobile now. If they can't find a course, they'll go somewhere else to get it. So, and transfer is part of that. So I wouldn't want any student to feel like, hey, they're behind, or they're not a part of that institution just because they're a transfer student, because you're not. Absolutely.
And UNCW here. I'd like to debunk the myth that applying to college, you're just a number, right? That your GPA is the biggest part about you. Even though your GPA is really important, we also complete a holistic review of your application, which means that we're going to be looking at every piece of that application, from your military history, your work history, to the essay, just to get an idea of who you are as a person.
Mandy from Southwest. One myth I like to debunk is, can the transfer process be hard? No, not necessarily. As long as you start planning ahead and asking the questions that are needed and go ahead and get the paperwork needed for your transfer process. There's systems in place, there's individuals in place to help make this transfer process very seamless for you. So go ahead and start working on that transfer process to alleviate any kind of barriers that you may cover during that process.
Samantha from Germanna Community College. Along the same lines as Mandy, I just think that students need to make sure they follow, for a community college, any guaranteed admissions agreements that they want to transfer to potentially. They just need to make sure they're well versed in what those requirements are, so that they are able to make that seamless transfer from a community college to a four-year school.
And Melissa with USF. Mine is kind of along the same lines of really, kind of feeling like this process is, and the people who are here to support you, like your admissions counselors, are inaccessible and just kind of make the decisions, and you send in your paperwork and that's it. When in reality, we truly are very much here to help you. And so we want you to reach out to us. We don't want this to be a difficult process for you or a stressful process. We want to make sure that you are successful. So I would like to debunk that myth.
That's awesome. You all are really sharing some very empowering advice for our transfer students. So as we close up, there's one last question that I want to ask all of you, and it's an opportunity for you to share one thing that you would like for all of our attendees to remember about your school.
The one thing when I talk to transfer students at Georgia Tech, it's just like what all you can actually do and fit within your undergraduate education. So we spend a lot of time talking about those applied academics, because there's no other time in your life where you could potentially do a study abroad, a research, an internship, and do all of those things within one 4 or 5 year period. So that's one thing I would like to kind of just put a charge into students to help them take an inventory of what do they want to accomplish or achieve during their undergraduate education, and just making sure that they connect with the institution that can provide those opportunities to them.
UNCW again. Did I say we were at the beach? It's definitely one thing everyone remembers, but I do want to highlight the support services that we have on campus. Whether you are military affiliated, of a minority, or you want to visit the counseling center, or any of our many tutoring services that we offer, UNCW is truly here to support you throughout your educational journey.
Mandy from Southwest. One thing I want you to remember about Southwest is that we are a family-oriented college, and that we do put student success first. So with family in mind, we all have different support systems. So our main goal is to see you succeed, and next steps for your path after Southwest. So student success is truly there. And we also have fun while you're meeting those academic goals too.
Samantha at Germanna Community College. At Germanna, we love our students. They make our job so much easier. So we just really care about our students, everything from our tutoring services to if you need help with anything, whether it be academics or non-academics. We want our students to know that they're on the forefront of our minds at all times, and we're able to help them wherever they may be, whether it be financially or academically. We want to be there for them.
I'm Melissa here with USF. One thing that I want you to remember about USF is, I mentioned earlier that we are a very large university. We have a lot of students that attend USF. And it was one thing that as a USF alum, I was a little hesitant about, because it's big and it's full, but it has so much opportunities there for you. And so many student support services. You truly do not need to feel like you're just a number in a large student body population. So please utilize our student support services, and really go out for every opportunity, because there's so many that we offer.
Wonderful. Thank you all so much. That does bring us to the end of our session. So thank you all for joining. Thank you to our college representatives and our attendees. As you close out of this session, you will receive a 5-question survey that we appreciate you sharing your feedback on. I want to encourage you to check back for future sessions and future college fairs. And remember that this recording will be available at strivescan.com/Virginia. All right, thank you all so much and have a great evening.